Today we're going to take a look at the CZ75 Kadet 22 long rifle conversion for your CZ75 family of pistols. The CZ75 has been around since 1975, and it's just an incredible design, excellent pistol. In fact, the CZ75 has been used by more armies as their service pistol than any other. They're very reliable, they're ruggedly built, and they're just incredible shooters. But when you add the CZ75 Kadet 2 conversion kit onto your pistol, it just opens up a whole new world. It's really a super high quality part to go on to your CZ75 frame, whether it's the SP01 or whether it's the standard CZ75B. I hadn't been this excited about a 22 in a long time. And I'm going to tell you one thing. The Mark II Ruger has been one of my favorite 22 caliber pistols to shoot. And I have a 6-inch bull barrel. It's been seen many times on my channel. But when I was shooting them side by side this afternoon, I'm going to tell you, I found myself shooting the Kadet 9 out of 10 times over the Mark II. I just kept going back. The fit, the feel, everything is just incredible. And it allows for incredible accuracy. Comes in a really nice case, nice foam. You have 2 magazines. And of course you have the slide assembly that goes right on top of your CZ75, SP01. There's a whole number of different designs that this goes to. It will not fit the polymer frames, but it will fit all of the aluminum and the steel framed CZ75 family pistols. Of course, the slide stop is marked right here with Kadet, so you don't get confused with another one. And then we get a small sight adjustment tool. Now CZ does put out a very quality manual to go with your pistol. Now one of the things that you're going to have to do when you get your pistol, and this is to help to ensure the accuracy of the pistol, is that the slide may need to be fitted to the frame of your pistol. So the area that needs to be fitted to is right here on the assembly. The mechanism that actually functions the pistol is back here. So this is going to be a stable platform. So you do need just to adjust this to fit inside the frame of your pistol. There may be some filing that needs to be done here, but let me just tell you ahead of time, this is not a big deal to do. And this will ensure the accuracy of the pistol and give you a very stable slide system. We'll need to disassemble the conversion kit, spring, push it forward, and then pull it back. And that releases your recoil spring. And then you're just going to want to bring this out and then down. And that's what you need to remove to start working on the pistol itself. The surface right here and then on top, and then you just want to make sure that you get this to where it'll just fit. You want to take as little material off as possible to fit. Now this will not slide back and forth. All the action is going to be done with this piece here. So this is going to be just fit into your pistol and it will remain stable. And what I've done is I'll do a little bit and then test the fit and then do a little more. Of course, you want to take care of both sides to make sure. Just watch your fit. Now, one thing I did was to take the rail system that was currently on my pistol and then look to see the thickness here. The thickness on the Kadet conversion is quite a bit of a difference. This is a very thin piece. This is going to have to be brought down. Still, I don't want to take too much off because this is going to be a stable piece again. This is not going to be moving, so really it can be tight, and I think that will add to accuracy. As you can see, I've taken some off this top surface and off of each of the surfaces to make sure that it fits well. I'm going to come back in with a little cold blue and touch that up. Because I tested it first, and it does. It goes right on. It also has to go all the way back, so keep that in mind as well. And then we're going to put in the rest of the conversion kit. Okay, we're going to bring this into here, so we're going to bring this up all the way to the top and then slide it in. Then we're going to add our recoil spring. Then we attach it to the back of the slide just like you would normally. And then when you get to here, it's going to just slide right over, as it does. Then we're going to take our dedicated Kadet slide stop. Now, you'll be able to see the hole open up here. So what you do is, you don't have to pull this back to put this in to get it started. It'll slide right in. If you'll see, when you go back into position like this, it clears the way, and then you can snap in your slide stop. Now, what you want to do is, even though they recommend that you don't dry fire this frequently, you'll definitely want to dry fire it to make sure that it's functioning. Now, your slide stop will allow the slide not only to hold open, but you can release it that way to go ahead and enter a fresh cartridge when you're out on the range. Decocker still works just like the original pistol. And that's the beauty of having a dedicated conversion kit to the pistol that you're shooting. Now we're going to take a look at some of the specs on the Kadet itself. You can buy the Kadet as a dedicated pistol in itself. So one of the first things we notice is the sights. It does have the adjustable sights, whereas your standard CZ pistols have fixed sights. This SP01 Tactical did come with night sights, and really what's beautiful about this Kadet is that not only are the sights adjustable, but they are also tritium. So you're going to have night sights on your 22 conversion as well. Now the length of the slide is 8.1 inches, and the barrel is 4.7 inches. All this compares to your basic CZ75 configuration. Whereas your CZ75 comes with an 18-round magazine, the 22 has two 10-round magazines. And man, does it go quickly. One of the things that's a definite difference, and we're going to safety check the pistol, of course, and it is unloaded. And you've seen there that this slide is into the frame. So what this does is it allows the 22 to be able to function this small part. So your mass is less and you're able to function the slide. It is a blowback design, but with your 22 slide stop, the last round will hold open. I think the earlier versions of the Kadet would not hold open, but this is, and it's marked here right on the slide, that is the CZ75 Kadet 2. So I think there have been some upgrades. But once you fit the slide, it goes right on. I didn't do any extra lubrication. I just did it as it came. And then I took these old Federal, in fact there's a little bit of mix in here, some old Federal copper wash bullets that I bought 20 years ago. And I've been shooting this through this CZ, and I had zero malfunctions at all. No problems whatsoever. The really sweet thing about the conversion is that it is the exact same grip, because it's the same pistol, of my SP01. All the dimensions are the same. The hammer comes back. It's the exact same hammer. The trigger pull, the decocker feature, no problem. Mag release, everything is the same. So your muscle memory, the ergonomics of the pistol are all the same. To me, that is the ultimate in training. Being able to translate all of your controls in the exact location with the exact pistol, but with just shooting 22 instead of 9mm. One of the great things about the CZ75 design is that the slide fits down into the frame. So it has internal slide rails. And it's the same thing with the Kadet. It still has the rails on the slide itself that'll fit down into the frame. Now one of the things this does is it improves your accuracy greatly, but it also improves your felt recoil. Now on the 22, that's not a big deal, but on your 9mm, it does make a difference. But you're still gaining the accuracy that this will give you with the internal slide rails. And I'm going to tell you what, this is a little tack driver. The fit and finish of the Kadet is excellent. It's an all steel piece, same as the SP01. Now, the 22 Kadet will not fit on their polymer models. The SP01 Phantom, it won't fit on the P07, and there's a list of different ones that it will not fit to. Now, there's some big advantages to having a 22 conversion kit for your pistol. And of course, the first of those is your ammo cost. The ammo cost is so cheap with regular 22. In fact, with this little Kadet, I was shooting bulk federal ammo, the cheapest stuff you could buy, without a hiccup. And it was really accurate. So I'm able to buy a nice box of 550 rounds for about $20. Another benefit is for beginner shooters. Being able to master the techniques without recoil, without the excess noise, being able to master your sight acquisition and shooting in 22. I'm telling you, I've seen it over and over where guys that were shooting all over the paper, once they started shooting with 22, they were able to tighten their groups of their centerfire pistols. Now, of course, training is a huge advantage as well. And being able, again, because of cost, because of the low recoil, able to get out and shoot a lot of rounds, and more rounds than you would shoot normally, and be able to use and go through certain drills and things that would take you a lot longer time to master with a 9mm 40 or 45. And then, of course, one of the biggest advantages with the conversion kit is that it goes directly onto the pistol that you're shooting. And this Kadet fits right onto my SP01. It's the exact same grip, exact same controls. That means everything is in the same place. All my ergonomics, my muscle memory, everything is the same. So once I shoot the 22 conversion and then put the 9mm on there, it's all the same. Now, the Kadet conversion is not inexpensive. It runs around $350 to $360. But if you shoot a lot, and especially as I do, I shoot a lot of 9mm or a lot of centerfire calibers, this will pay for itself over a short period of time. Be strong, be of good courage. God bless America. Long live the Republic. And it's the same thing with the Kadet. I guess with the conversion kit, I need to call it the CZ75 SP01 Kadet 2. What a name. I'll just call it Kadet.